Hello boys and girls, lovely to be with you again. Our story this week is The Power of Jesus, a Woman Comes for Help. A large crowd had gathered as everyone wanted to get close to Jesus. So many people had heard about the wonderful things he had said and done. Have you ever been in a crowd? You can sometimes hardly move because everyone is pushing and shoving and trying to get closer and closer. You see, Jesus was in a big crowd and on his way to see a young girl who was very ill at home. The crowd were nervous, excited and anxious to see what Jesus would do to help this young girl. But there was one lady in the crowd who had been ill for almost 12 years. She really wanted to see Jesus because she had been to doctor after doctor after doctor and she was still ill. She thought, if only I could just touch Jesus' cloak, then I would be healed. She was a bit nervous, she was scared, anxious, but she was excited because she got closer to Jesus and she stretched out her hand and touched Jesus' cloak and she was healed. Do you think Jesus knew? Let's find out. Yes, you're right, Jesus did. Jesus turned round and asked the crowd, "Who touched my cloak?" The woman fell down in front of Jesus and you could see how scared and frightened she was as her body was shaking. Jesus said to the woman, "Your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be well." Even though Jesus was on his way to the young sick girl, he made time to speak to the lady who needed his help. So what do we learn? Well, let us remember Jesus is never too busy to listen to your prayers and can help each of you as he helped the lady. You can talk to Jesus about any situation if you're scared, ill, about your friends at school, or you just don't know what to do. Jesus is waiting to hear from you now. Boys and girls, it's been lovely making these videos. But this is going to be our last video and Janet will carry on this story, but she'll tell you why this is going to be our last video. I hope to see you really soon because we're missing you terribly. Take care, boys and girls. Bye.
Thanks for this week's story, Lisa. Boys and girls, have you ever felt unwell? Have you ever had a sore tummy or you've just felt so unwell that you couldn't go to school or Sunday school? And you haven't been able to enjoy the things that you normally would do? Well, this woman had been suffering for 12 years and the doctors weren't able to help her. And she had so much faith in the fact that Jesus was passing. She knew she only needed to touch his cloak to feel better. And that's what she did. She reached out, touched his cloak and instantly was healed. And instantly Jesus felt power had left his body. And he wondered who in the crowd had touched him. And the disciples were, "Jesus, there's a lot of people in this crowd touching you." But he asked, "Who touched me?" and identified the woman and was happy he had healed her and was able to send her on her way. Now today we've doctors and nurses and scientists and there's tests they can do to determine what's wrong with us and medicines to give us to make us feel better. And we are so thankful for all the new technology and new medicines to help us feel better quickly. And during the pandemic, we've got to be so thankful to our National Health Service, the NHS, for all the work they have done to help people who were unwell, and for the scientists who produced all the vaccines and the tests so that we could find out what was wrong with us. We're going to say a prayer now and give thanks. Dear Lord, thank you for the doctors and nurses who've worked hard through all the years and through the recent pandemic to help us feel better and send us home again well to our families. And we thank you for the scientists who have developed vaccines and worked in developing tests so that we can determine if we had the coronavirus or not. And Lord, thank you for our teachers who've worked hard at home and now in schools, protecting us and guiding us, teaching us our numeracy and phonics, and looking after our welfare. And we thank you for our parents, the people who know us best, who know when there's something wrong with us even when we don't know it ourselves. And Lord, thank you for always watching over us and guiding us, and always having our best interests at heart. You know us better even than our mums and dads. In your name we pray. Amen. As Lisa mentioned, this is our last video, but there is a family service on the 13th of June in the church, and everyone will be most welcome. Hopefully you've received your invitation in the post, and it would be great if you could text one of the numbers on the invitation and let us know if you can come along to that service. It'd be great to see you all there and to see the children, and I'm sure they have grown so much over the last year when we haven't been able to see them. So that's the 13th of June, 11 a.m, and we hope to see everyone there to enjoy a service worshipping God in church together. Take care everyone, stay safe, and hope to see you soon. Bye!